Many Canadian travellers flying to Europe are being asked to reveal more about themselves as officials usher in new security measures. The new entry-exit system is meant to modernise border management for the 29 European countries using the system electronically registering non-European nationals. The system, set to be fully in place by April 10th, uses electronic kiosks, facial images and fingerprints to verify identities. Let's now bring in Marty Firestone, President of Travel Secure Inc. Marty, good afternoon and thanks for your time.
Thank you for having me.
So what do these new measures really entail?
Just another check mark on your pre-travel checklist just went in place. So October of 2025, nothing has to be done for Canadians traveling at all now into these 29 countries. By the way, very popular spots for Canadians who travel there. Probably the one exception is United Kingdom is not in there. So just about every other spot is there. Bottom line is nothing to fill out at this point. However, when you land in some of these countries, they are starting to roll out facial imaging and fingerprinting in a kiosk setting or with one of the entry security people. That could happen. You shouldn't be surprised. And when that's in place, that will lead us to the next level, which is the final quarter in 2026, when you have to fill out a form, pay a certain amount of euros, and we'll need that in place in order to get into any of these countries.
Okay, so what are the reasons for this? Why is Europe imposing these?
Security. They want to know that, remember, over 90 days you need to apply for a visa to get into these countries. So now they are going to know when you come in and whether you've exited, and that's the key. So for amongst many reasons, facial recognition to see you are the person that you say you are. And again, we're going to get away from the stamping of the passport and the long lineups that you encounter at many of these countries right now. So on the positive note, it will really move things quicker once this is all done and in place. But for the moment, I suspect there'll be longer lineups, longer waits, but ultimately the end goal will be there.
Marty, I was curious about what you said in your previous answer, that there is a second leg to these security measures, a form of sorts, which I believe is the ETIAS. Can you explain a little more about that?
Yeah, that's going to be, you're going to one of these 29 countries, you have to go online, you have to complete all the information, which is all the information on your passport, which, by the way, needless to say, has to be enforced and have a remaining 3 months on it, so be very careful about that. And at that point, hopefully you will have either the biometrics in place or you won't, and you'll have to get them done. So we will not be able to travel into any of those countries in last quarter of 2026 without this all in place. And by the way, paying a fee, which €7 for people between, I think it's 15 years old and age 70. Under and over, they won't have to pay for it.
Okay, we'll leave it at that for now. Marty Firestone, President of Travel Secure Inc. Always a pleasure, Marty. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.